Now, the mundane trip to the shops has become something of a headline grabber over the last few weeks. A 47-year-old man has been barred from his supermarket for not wearing shoes, even though he hasn't worn any for the last 7 years. And this comes hot on the heels, if you'll excuse the pun, of last week's story of one supermarket in Wales banning customers for shopping in their pyjamas. Oh, come on, we've all done it. Haven't we?
No.
No?
No, we have not. I just can't stand it. To me, it just says lazy, can't be bothered, don't go shopping in your night attire. We have outdoor clothing, we have indoor clothing. Get changed, you lazy sod.
Do you know what it is? Well, there's actually a better word. There's a better word than that.
Is there?
You know the slang term for the word slovenly, because slovenly means not caring about your appearance and being untidy.
I thought her pyjamas were quite nice.
Yeah, but I think I'm with
They're nicer
Jane.
than the ones I go shopping in.
You don't, do you?
No, I haven't been shopping in my pyjamas, but I have done the school run. But I put a big coat over them and just hope I don't get stopped
Just
for any
shove 'em out
reason
the car,
whatsoever.
yeah.
You know, because it's that thing in the morning, I'm so frantically trying to get her ready for school and lunches and all that, and I think I'll just throw that on and I'll sort myself out when I come back, because I'm just dropping her off. Well, I do walk her in.
See?
But I don't have pyjama bottoms on.
What do you have on?
My nightie. No! I'll sometimes throw trackies on, but I leave the top bit on. You know, the pyjama top.
Dear.
So, yes, I'm slovenly and lazy and horrible.
Yes.
You're a slut, Coleen, Nolan.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what you like that.
It's made my
I thought
day.
you would. Well, I wouldn't dare tell anybody what they can and what they can't wear, but I am with Jane on this, actually. I do think it's lazy. You know, I know people who get out of bed and just don't get dressed, and you just think, how can you've got no self-respect if you don't get dressed and try and, just try a little bit to look nice. Having said that, when I used to be on the radio, I used to get out of bed in what I was wearing and go and do a radio show.
Hello, you total hypocrite.
Yes, but nobody saw me. Nobody.
Well, if you're in your house, no one sees you in your pyjamas.
So what, you
you're
ran
going
the
to the
radio
shop.
station and operated everything? There was no one else at the show?
Well, there was some guy through the glass.
Right,
who
so
used
that's
to
a
do...
person?
Yeah, but,
You were seen?
No, it wasn't, it wasn't in a public place, per
Doing
se,
your
was
show.
I?
So
No,
actually,
I wasn't.
as well as backing up Jane
was
on this, going, I
working.
completely agree. You've done it yourself!
No, but I'd get in the car and I'd go into the station and I would sit there and I'd not move. It didn't have to be an eyesore to anybody. It was just me sitting there in my little Ugg boots and me tracky bottoms.
I got so caught recently, I can't tell you, this has completely revised my opinion of, actually, you should get out of bed and get dressed as soon as you get up. Because I was in the privacy of my own home, going about my business, and I was waiting for a new mobile phone to be delivered. My one was broken. And I had my pyjama bottoms on, and obviously you don't wear anything under your pyjama bottoms. And the door goes, and the man delivers the phone. And I was like, open the door. I went like that to take the phone. And Ben comes up in between my legs. My son is less than 2.
No!
And I went straight away, as you do, oh! And then the guy went, so I didn't see anything, which means he saw everything. So I gave him the phone as quickly as possible, slammed the door shut, lost all my phone numbers, a complete disaster. So, yes, now I do get dressed as soon as I get up.
It is, it's awful, because I got caught, because I was in my house, though. I'd just made myself some breakfast, sat down, switched the TV on to eat my breakfast, sat down, and I'd just got my silk pyjamas on. And, no, they weren't. I just had a dressing gown on. And I was just about to go in the shower, but I was going to have my breakfast first, and the window cleaner turned up, and I was absolutely mortified that he was going, hey-oh, yeah, how you doing,
You're
love?
in your own house.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know,
the
but he's
window
still
cleaner will
looking
have
at me,
seen loads.
stuffing beans into my face.
Oh, yeah, he's probably seen much
Window
worse.
cleaner will have seen worse.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it.
Seen my house, for a start.
Now, one woman who certainly won't be in her pyjamas next month is the actress Carey Mulligan, who's been nominated for the Best Actress gong at this year's Oscars. After the shortlist was announced earlier this week, she phoned her mum, who's a teacher, to tell her the good news, only to hear, oh, fabulous, but I'm just with a student. Can I call you back in 45 minutes? Talk about burst a bubble, eh? So, who do we ring when we've got good news, and what kind of reaction do you expect?
Well, the first person I always phone would be Ray. Because he's always thrilled for me and he gets really emotional and all of that.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. Silly sod. Anyway, but yeah, so I always phone him because I want him to know everything. But the best person for me to phone is my sister Maureen. Because I could phone Maureen and go, Maureen, I've just done an award for the best little toe in the country. And she would go, oh, my God, that's fantastic. oh, I've got to go because I've got to phone everybody I know. She goes so over the top, and I love it. I love her for that.
That's a mother's reaction as well, isn't it?
She's just fabulous.
Yeah, my mum was like that, and I wish I could still phone her and tell her, you know, good news and stuff, but she's not. So I do phone Mark, of course. Yeah. You know, he's the person I think about all the time when I want to tell something to somebody and I want someone to have a bit of reaction. I do phone him, but every time I say, oh, you won't believe it, we've been nominated for an NTA award. He goes, everything. Every time I tell him anything, he goes, oh, that's good then, isn't it? That's it. That is it. But that is him saying, oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. It's, oh, that's good then, isn't it? And I think, oh, well, that's good. He's pleased. It's OK. It's fine.
What about you? Do you do anything like that?
I've got 4 people that I always call. My mum and dad, and Darren, obviously. I count my mum and dad as one unit. And then my 2 friends, the 2 Claires from school. And so they would always be my first...
Get excited.
They all get different reactions. Like, Darren's not naturally optimistic.
No,
so if I phoned up and said... Like, when I got my job on Loose Women, he was thrilled about that. But in the run-up to it... Don't get excited. You might not get it. You know, it's that kind of reaction. Yeah. So it's a.
Me and Darren were separated at birth.
You so were.
That's exactly what I'm like.
I am going out with Carol McGiffin.
Excited. Wait till it happens, and then it does happen, and then you get excited.
That's true. Well, it's my mother with me, because I'm very close to my mother. I don't know if anybody knows.
No.
You're not so close now. You chucked her out.
No, I haven't chucked her out. Mother, I haven't chucked you out. I'm going for my tea. I'm going for my tea later. So I'm all excited. But the first person I always ring is my mother, you know, and I got so excited when we won the NTAs that day, and I was on the phone when it was on, and I said, we've just won, and she went, yes, I know, I'm watching it.
On the telly.
So she's just is always so pleased, and it's lovely, isn't it, to get that reaction.
Ed, though? Do you phone him?
Oh, I phone him now and again. It's just he's in Australia right now, so it's too expensive. I'm not wasting all that money. I wait till he comes.
Nothing's that exciting.
No, nothing's that exciting to tell him. Really.
Do you know, quite often I forget though. I forget to tell anybody. And my sister's always telling me off. She goes, oh, you didn't tell me we did this, you did that. I'm like, oh, I forgot. I just forget.
That's good then.
Well, that's Mark. Well, that's good then.
Yeah, you're turning into Mark.
Yeah.
OK, well, Jane...